the cannons, but it's not working. Naugrim is using his micromanagement in order to keep his mutas harassing and not getting killed. Just consistently building more and more and more. So, but working off one base, you just don't have the gas in order to support too many Mutalisks. 2 more coming up now. Continuing to spawn that larva back at the base of WhiteRa. We've still got these 7 mutas in here trying to harass these stalkers. Stalkers still trying to pull them back to the cannons, but it's not going to be enough. Trying to get a cannon up here in his base, but it is going to get focused and taken down. No, it's not. Muta's actually retreating. I would have tried to kill this cannon, but I guess with 4 stalkers, he wasn't feeling easy about his 6, now 7 Mutalisks. And he did take the pylon down to unpower these 2 warp gates, so that's going to be a big deal, as now he's only producing off 1 gateway, or 1 warp gate, I should say. Second cannon trying to come up. This first cannon is going to be clutch in order to keep these Mutalisks away from the mineral lines. And they do get a quick kill on that one that was coming up, or maybe it was cancelled, I don't know for sure. Ooh, nice kill on that stalker as well. Warping in a couple more stalkers now that these 2 gateways are powered again. Trying to focus them down and draw the stalkers up towards the edge of the cliff so that these mutas can focus them down. Needs to come down here and get rid of this pylon though if he can. I mean, it wouldn't take very long. You would only need like a couple more roaches in order to take down that pylon and then take down that forge, but he's not going to be doing it. He's going to be focusing on this Mutalisk play. But like I said, look at all this minerals that he's got. You just cannot support heavy Mutalisk play off 1 base. So he's still in trouble income-wise. We are seeing the players are fairly even. Of course, WhiteRa does have more gas because he's working off 4 geysers. Well, 3 and a little bit geysers. Yeah, I don't know. He kind of hindered himself by putting the cannons there, but either way, these mutas are still just hammering away at the assimilator here. Stalkers are trying to warp in and fight off the mutas. Mutas trying to do a little bit of hit-and-run tactics. This Overlord is going to go down. And is still just with the 3 Zealots and 1 Immortal. The rest is Stalkers. And he is getting Glial Reconstitution for his Roaches now, which is going to be the speed upgrade for the Roaches. And he's going, wow, he's got a large army of Roaches here. This could be big trouble for WhiteRa. And once again, some lag. I'm going to get rid of that for you guys here real quick. Alright, so yeah, Roaches now pushing out with the mutas still up in the air. 6 mutas and a ton of Roaches. So 19 Roaches, that's a lot of Roaches. He sees all the Roaches, so he knows that he's got to get some more Immortals out. 1 Immortal, looks like he's got 5 Stalkers, 2 Sentries, probably for Force Fields. Going to block these Roaches out a little bit. And not quite far enough, or not quite close enough to battle. And the first Immortal does go down. The second one's about to come out. He does get a force field down on the base to prevent some of these Roaches from retreating. Immortal comes out, easily cleans up the rest of the Roaches that did get trapped. And now I'm not sure what WhiteRa is going to be doing, as he's close to supply capped. And he is now supply capped now that they took out another pylon. So yeah, definitely in trouble here. WhiteRa, nice use of the force field in order to keep lots of the Roaches out. The Roaches not able to attack anything but the Robo Bay. But now that the robotics facility is dead, there are going to be no more Immortals for WhiteRa, and this could be huge trouble, as the Immortals are the best counter against Roaches that the Protoss can have. Stalkers do okay, but with the force that Naugrim has, I don't know, he's going to need a lot of Stalkers or I'm not sure what he's going to be doing here, but he's going to be trying to hold them off. Photon Cannon's now getting in the mix, as the range of the Roaches is going to be a big hindrance on this attack. Obviously, with the cannons range being 7 and the Stalkers being 6, the Roaches need to get in close and personal in order to do damage. So Naugrim does have his natural expansion up now, trying to get back into this game. No other Roach upgrades, and he is going for the metabolic boost for his Zerglings, trying to push in on this Cybernetics core. If he can kill this Cybernetics core, WhiteRa is going to be probably done, as if he can't produce any more Stalkers, he's going to be in trouble. Yes, the Cybernetics core does go down. Is he going to build up another one? Building 2 robotics facilities? No, I bet you he's going to go for I don't know, just mass immortals. But now that metabolic boost is coming in for Naugrim, you got to think that maybe, just maybe, he's going to switch to some heavy Zergling play, getting down quite a few more pylons and another cybernetics core, trying to get stalkers and sentries back into play. This warp gate almost killed. A couple roaches are able to take it down and then quickly retreat. Of course, WhiteRa does have this observer overhead, enabling him to see all this. And now utilizing more of those minerals, getting some Zerglings out. Nice mix-up for Naugrim. If you put Zerglings up, the Stalkers are going to focus the Zerglings down first by the AI, and allowing the roaches to get in and penetrate any buildings or shields that the Protoss has. So yeah. Oh, nice work on the Contaminate. Very good use of that new ability. So contaminating this robotics facility in order to stop the production of that immortal. So there was going to be 2 immortals out, but now there's only 1, and that's going to be absolutely clutch. Nice use of force fields coming down, trapping half the army of Naugrim out, and the immortal's going to be able to make quick cleanup of these roaches with the Stalker support. Second immortal from that contaminated robotics facility is out now, and they are going to help clean up these roaches. And I'm not too sure how this battle's going to go. The immortals are being focused down, but they just do so much damage to these roaches. 3 cannons now in play, still 2 immortals, backing the 1 immortal up that has no shields. Probably needs to back it up even further so he doesn't lose it, but no, he is going to lose it. And chrono boosting 2 more immortals out. This 1 immortal is going to get another in order to clean up the rest of these roaches, but there's just a steady stream of units coming back down into WhiteRa's base, and this is going to be troublesome. So WhiteRa smart in order to backing up this immortal to draw the roaches into the fire of these cannons. And what? Naugrim's going to GG. Did I miss something? No. Oh, I guess he is mined out at his main base, and yeah. I guess his natural expansion was not saturated at all. He did have 2 queens. I think he could have stayed in this game. His income just wasn't enough. But yeah, I guess great play by WhiteRa in order to take that game. So that is going to be 1-0, not counting that first game that WhiteRa did disconnect from. So game 2 coming up right away.